We got more clips from mini camps and OTAs, and today we're looking at the Washington Commanders and getting another look at Jayden Daniels. We're going to watch him toss the ball around, work through some drills and everything else. But before we do, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're going hard in the paint, looking at these rookies every single day. Rookie camp, OTAs, mini camp, training camp, all of that in between, on top of your favorite veterans, those hot storylines, and everything else. Click that button. Stop missing out on what your favorite players are doing behind the scenes at practice. We're looking at Jayden Daniels right now. I got a minute and a half of clips, almost 2 minutes actually, from today's practice. We're looking at him practice. We're watching him work out. Sam Hartman right there, just hanging out. Hartman's got a pretty ball too. Two of the top passers in college football right there, actually. If you come to think about it, from what Hartman did last year in Notre Dame, and now you're looking at Jayden Daniels, he's got a quick release. His release is very snappy. You're going to see it on a lot of these clips. Boom. Gets it out there fast. Very, very quick. The ball comes out snappy out of his hands. Very quick. He's throwing ropes, lasers. He can throw it downfield. You see it in the drills, just how effortless it is with him. There's a deep ball. Kind of confusing because we're seeing two balls. There's his, though. Here's another one, a slow-mo. Getting down there. We're making some plays. We're getting in some windows. Here's a deep ball. Just showing it off. Just showing it off. He's got the goods. Rookie quarterback going into a situation not perfect, but usually rookie quarterbacks getting drafted this high don't go into perfect situations. But we do have some weapons here. We got two good running backs. You got a pounder there with Brian Robinson, and you got Austin Eckler. On top of that, you got Terry McLaurin. Great separation for days. 4.3 speed. Jan Dotson, if he can take a step forward, play more like he did during his rookie season when he was healthy, that could be very solid. But Jayden Daniels has a ton of upside in this offense. Has a ton of upside due to his mobility too. Don't get that understated. They got some weapons here in the offense. This team is just dying for a quarterback. And if he just has a pulse or even a remote heartbeat, they might be cooking with some fire here. You got Sinnott right there. You're looking at some rookies. We're looking at some rookies here. That being said, they got some weapons here to work with. They got some hosses. He's going to come out. He's going to command the offense. He's going to throw the ball around. He's accurate downfield. Very productive at LSU. One of the most productive quarterbacks in the nation. And then on top of that, against SEC competition, just getting it done. And getting it done quick because he transferred and then immediately that first year was productive and then ramped it up this year. As a freshman at Arizona State, he was on the radar for a lot of folks because he was looking good early in his career. Showing you the ability, he can transition from the high school game to the college game effortlessly. He was considered a prospect that was on the rise. And then some weird stuff happened at Arizona State on top of the COVID year. We eventually transferred out. We went to LSU. And we really got right there. I mean, he did have some hosses to throw to. He sure did. Malik Neighbors. And then you also got Brian Thomas Jr. But still, this guy's got a live arm. He's accurate. He's got a lot of experience. He's played multiple different offenses. He can whip the ball around. He's got the mobility. He's been there before. He's got a quick release. That is the one trait. If I had to say one trait that I like the most, or one trait that sticks out about Jayden Daniels the most to me, it's that quick release, how quick he can get it out. He can fire it out there really quick. And in Dynasty Fantasy Football, you can still catch him on the cheap. For his mobility, for his draft capital, for his college production, you can get him cheap in fantasy football. If you're looking for an upside play, or if you're going dirt cheap at quarterback, you're going zero quarterback, late round quarterback, whatever you want to call it, now, might be one of your guys that you're looking at. Might be one of the guys that you're looking at to stream with, but he's going to have that rushing production, so he's going to be someone's backup quarterback more than likely due to that. But if not, and you're going really cheap at quarterback, this might be a guy you want to look at and just stream the waivers because of that. Maybe a lottery ticket. I suggest lottery tickets more for wide receivers and running backs, honestly, and quarterbacks you can play the waiver wire with. That quarterback on waivers that scores okay isn't going to score too far off from the QB 12 in your league anyway, so you might as well stash those lottery tickets at wide receiver and running back. But Dynasty, Superflex, Dynasty 1 QB, he's still at a good discount considering how young he is, considering his college production, his draft capital, his potential rushing production, all that stuff he's discounted. So if I'm a Commanders fan, I'm still sticking around after all that fantasy football talk. What does that tell me? That would tell me that I have a very underrated quarterback that had some upside in some different departments with his rushing and throwing the football, and that's something I could be seeing. And the production that I'm saying that's undervalued right now is something that could help your team win games. And that could happen because he's got a strong arm. He knows where to go with the football. He's accurate downfield. That's something you want to pay attention to, and I love the release. It's quick out there. One of the fastest releases in the draft, probably the fastest. I really have to look at the quarterbacks now because that statement just came out of my mouth, and I wasn't really thinking about that. But it is a very fast release. It's very fluid. He's got good footwork. His throws look the same. Very solid, sound quarterback here that is being under the radar due to Caleb Williams, due to looking at some of the other rookie quarterbacks. So Drake May's in a weird situation. J.J. McCarthy, all eyes on him. And then Bo Nix, again, Denver's a weird situation. But when you look at Jayden Daniels, he's got a lot of tools. He could be that surprise player from this year's draft. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.